Hello, Mamava Nation.
Hey.
Hello, everyone. This is Annie.
And I'm Nikki.
And we're coming from the Mamava headquarters here in Burlington, Vermont, in our very own Mamava.
Yes.
As we always do every Wednesday, 1:15 every other week. So we're very happy that you're here to join us. We're here to talk about all things mama breastfeeding, the life of a breastfeeding mama. And we've got a very cool little giveaway for all of you joining us today. So if you comment and and say hi to us, we got this lovely Mamava onesie. Some of our favorite stickers that we have. You can always wear the Mamava gear with pride, like ask me about happy breasts. You get happy breasts when you have a dedicated, clean, private place to pump.
Coasters.
Or feed. Yep, we got the
baby
coasters.
double is nipple pads.
Yeah, if you need them. But today we are talking about mean tweets, which is something you may have seen on Jimmy Kimmel. I think it's one of the most hilarious things I've watched. I adore watching the celebrities do it. It's so entertaining. But today we're going to read some of the comments or questions that we consistently get from people that see Mamava out in the wild, that have heard about it, and 99% of people are thrilled whenever they see it. But we're going to share that other 1.1% that is just not that psyched sometimes.
And we find it, it's really, we love the engagement from our fans and from our community, and so we're so appreciative to all of you that are here and supporting us. And what happens a lot of the times is even that, 0.1%, the moms do a really good job of writing back and saying, hey, guess what? Let me enlighten you and give you a little bit of perspective here. So it's really great that that you take care of a lot of the explaining for us, but we'll talk to you about kind of our perspective on some of these nice not so nice tweets.
And you tell us, what are some of the comments you've gotten on your breastfeeding journey? Be it why you decided to breastfeed, how long you breastfeed, what a pump is, what are some of the comments you've gotten back and how you responded to them. And again, that enters you to win that awesome Mamava package, including the onesie, which we will accommodate to whatever size that you may need. So
I actually have a quick story before we start. So one of my
wait, I have something to say.
Excuse me. I think it was like my second day at Mamava, one of the first employees here, and we had a social media post that came in from a comedian. His name's David Cross, and he was traveling through the Atlanta airport, and he saw the Mamava suite and made a really, really strong gesture that to the location of the placement being maybe in more of like a Bible and more of a like religious part of the country, and saying that if those people who didn't want to see breastfeeding, they should actually go inside the box instead of placing moms inside of that box. So I thought, that's our first topic. Number one that comes up is that we're hiding breastfeeding. Okay, so this is a direct reference to our comedian and friend David Cross, and so many mamas schooled him on that. So here are the mean tweets that come in about they're hiding breastfeeding.
So we've got from a recent news story of placing an airport. So you want to lock them in a closet, which is one of my favorites. So this is our closet, guys. This is the miserable little room that we trap the moms in. Gosh, it's so unattractive and uncomfortable, and I hate being in here every single day. There is something actually to be said about finding a private place in an airport. When was the last time that you were traveling through that you actually got somewhere to get your mind together, calm down, have a private place, which may be really necessary for a baby that, like mine, is super distractible. If there are announcements about gates or people walking by or those golf carts that they drive people around in that are constantly beeping, my kid would never drink more than like a sip at a time, which isn't good for me and isn't good for her.
Well, thinking that this is a box, or the next one is about, feed your kid in a box, that this is a box or a closet, that was exactly the opposite intention of how Mamava designed the space. That's why we call it a lactation suite. It's meant to feel spacious. I don't know that many boxes that you can fit a stroller, your luggage, your toddler, your baby, your backpack. Like, it's just that doesn't exist. So and we think it's pretty funny. Like, we're not locking any mama in a closet. the intentional design of the suite has been so that we can create the space for her.
This is my favorite, I think. Dumbest idea ever. Nurse your baby wherever you feel comfortable and whenever they are hungry.
Okay.
This statement right inherent in there, wherever you feel comfortable. What if you don't feel comfortable feeding your baby out in the open? What if you'd actually love a curved side box that you'd like to go in that has a lock that you can calm down and center yourself in wherever you feel comfortable? I agree, dude. What if you don't feel comfortable out in the open around other people? Every mama and every baby is different.
Oh yeah, and by the way, what if I don't have my baby with me, Mister? What if
or Mrs. What if get it from both sides?
What if I have my baby robot? Well, I don't feel comfortable nursing my baby robot in public and having people see me walking by with a pump attached to me. That's just me, and maybe majority of the rest of America.
Go to the family restroom.
That's my favorite.
Do we even have to comment? I think this Mamava audience gets why that's ridiculous. And
because no one eats food in a bathroom. Period. Now get you and your baby in the hut. Shut up and feed.
So this again is us trapping them in the closet. The idea that we're like, banish you with your breasts and your baby to the closet, which is just ridiculous. It is, again, moms travel with pumps, moms travel with babies. Babies like being out in the open and not under a cover. Babies like being under a cover. This is to accommodate to every single person's potential need. We are not saying, shut up and get thee to the hut.
I know. My favorite is that, like, hey guys, everyone in general, like, it's about choice and it's about providing a real choice. And so we would never say, don't breastfeed your baby in public. I breastfed my baby in public. I do all the time.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't use a Mamava for that purpose. I would beg, borrow, plead, and steal to have a Mamava for when I'm pumping. So it's all different circumstances. Choice is what it's about.
Yep. It's a place to normalize breastfeeding. So we've got we have a mom, Brenda Adam, right now who is using a Mamava and coming at us from the Mamava. This is like that movie Inception. She's in a Mamava. We're in a Mamava. We're talking about Mamavas.
To you.
This is that's a good point. Annie and Nikki coming at you from Mamava headquarters, and we are here with the Pumpcast. We're talking about how we're usually getting we're getting 100% positive comments, but every now and then some of the responses we get negatively. And so please comment, let us know what you've experienced in your breastfeeding journey, what you've had to respond to, what kind of comments you've gotten, and you're entered to win our awesome Mamava onesie and some other Mamava swag that we would love to share with you. I don't know why I always say swag.
I know, you're
into swag. It's swag. I always put a CH in there.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Okay.
Okay.
But back to mom-splaining. That's kind of what
here,
we're calling it. It's mom-splaining. Sometimes it can be man-splaining, but like it's not gender specific. We got another one. This is our next topic. So our next topic around the mom-splaining is that mamos don't need a private place and they should just breastfeed anywhere or any time.
So this lady over here is a whip it out when you want to kind of gal. And I respect everyone who wants to do that. I ain't that girl. I'm like, see you later, Nick. I'm going to go over here. I'm like struggling with the cover because that's just me. And also my kid is like, and so for when she just takes a break all the time, I'm like, oh, that's not what I'm not comfortable with it. So I agree that people should be allowed to feed anywhere, anytime, and as they want it. Mm-hmm. And so that's all it is. Give a woman an option. You know, it normalizes breastfeeding if women know that they have the option to do it the way they want to, wherever they may go.
Yeah, and so we had a comment that came in that said, just whip it out, ladies. My wife pumped in public all the time. I'm sure he knows what pumping is. I felt empowered that she was confident enough to do it without having to run away. Come on, get over yourselves. Okay, I need to take a minute. That one.
First of all, whoa! I want to meet this woman because I would never.
No, that's a guy.
So I'm saying the one that pumped in public. So I actually have I flew into an airport that had the mother's rooms before security. Thank you so much. I can't wait to go through security, pump, make a liquid, go back into security and get all my milk scanned. Awesome setup.
Which
That's really smart.
Which airport was that?
DCA.
DCA.
Thank
Come
you,
on.
Washington Reagan. I appreciate the mother's rooms. Stupid placement. So I ended up having to pump on the plane.
Yeah, I pumped.
So I have like the cover on, and I have the thing. I have a manual pump, and I'm just like sitting over there with that attached. That is ridiculous. And I'm sitting there like I don't know how to attach
I don't
anything.
know
It's just super
I don't know what
exposing.
to get over because I'm not asking you to pee in public, and that's illegal. So for us, it's like again about choice. Give moms a space. To the mom who wants to pump in public, I support you. I hope you feel empowered. Like if that is what makes you feel comfortable, we are with you all the way. But for the rest of us moms that don't want to do it, like please, let's make sure that there are spaces and accommodations, just like you have a bathroom and there's a pet relief area in an airport and there's smoking stations.
Okay, So this is a pump for people that don't know what a breast shield assembly looks like. So this you attach. If I'm just sitting also like in the gate area in a terminal, I'm taking this off. I'm putting that down where I'm going to put it in my lap on the floor in the area to then put the cap on. Like if someone's cool with pumping in public, great. Don't they want to pump in a place that's sanitary?
Totally.
So that's to me out in the open in the gate in the terminal is just germy. Like I feel concerned about putting my little baby down on the ground to crawl around in that area. I don't want to put the actual thing that she's going to ingest in any contact with the floor.
Yeah, let's also ask about those exclusive pumpers out there. So when it's like that, moms don't need a private place and they might have their baby with them. We got a message from a mom, she's feeding I think this was our Mamava Monday. She's feeding the baby with her bottle. She had just pumped. It's like those moms have to have a space in order. We can't say go pump in the bathroom or pump out, like they must have a space. So all you EPs out there, like hats off to you, and we're here to provide you more spaces and mansplain that guy right back.
Yeah, so, again, if you have any stories about your experience while you are on your pumping breastfeeding journey, let us know about your comments, and we can enter you for this beautiful onesie. We have also got green and pink, a bunch of other fun colors. So one of the other things is that if a Mamava is in place, it's a mandatory option. That you are being forced in there. So, I understand if they want to put one in the airports and places, but I don't think that it should be mandatory. So we absolutely, when we sell into a venue, are not going over to the Atlanta airport and saying, okay, now these are in place. Don't you let the women breastfeed in this area. Don't let them take that out. Don't let them pump in public.
That's actually a great point. Part of as we put these into places, we talk to our customers and say, hey, tell your staff and guest services that they don't need to tell other women if they're breastfeeding, oh, hey, we have a space for that. Because guess what? That mom might feel super comfortable just sitting there and breastfeeding. It's a choice. It's an option. It's a lovely space that we're providing. Any other kind of mean tweets or things that you can think of that have come up? I know when we did we did a beautiful video out at CES. There were lots of comments coming back saying, like, this is not empowerment of women. This is, putting breastfeeding in a closet. So what I typically like to ask those people is, have you seen our Happy Breast logo that's massive and big on the outside of the door? Our brand represents empowerment of women, moving culture forward, changing the paradigm to help moms be able to ask for space. Yeah. So we're not hiding anything.
I would say another number one we get is, let's say we put it up at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, got one, which is both a sports stadium and then also just an arena. And the response will be, for all those moms that are bringing their baby to a Flyers game or Beyonce concert. And it's to say, first of all, there are baby noise-canceling headphones. You can bring a baby wherever you want to bring a baby and then nurse wherever you want to nurse. But also, moms go anywhere and everywhere. and they can go with a pump anywhere and everywhere. So that's one of the biggest things.
Oh, we had a friend, Annie, that's responding directly to this point. She said, I use the Mamava at an NHL game. I much prefer to breastfeed in private than be shown on the Jumbotron struggling to keep my busy little one under the cover. Kristen, we love that. We feel you. We get you.
Oh, yeah. And even Crystal says they need these, at county fairs, which are family friendly, but there's no quiet place to nurse. Again, quiet is so huge. So even if you were, happy to breastfeed in the stands, despite the risk of Jumbotron, maybe your kid just can't handle like, bow, 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 in the background while you're driving. No, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Don't try to do that again. Okay. I'm about to mean tweet Annie's voiceover.
I sounded exactly like the goal noise. Okay, so we would love to award our Mamava onesie kit. So our great little gear
is Heather Fulham. Woo woo!
Bow, 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 bow.
No, don't do that.
Thank you so much for joining. Continue to comment. We'd love to know what your comments are, and also maybe what your best responses are. Some of
what
the
would
things
you say? What would you say back to a momsplainer or mansplainer that's going to come in and say what this space really is and should be, and what
or
it's
go
doing for
pump
breastfeeding
in your car or something like that? I would love to know, because I'm always the person that reads it and then it's 3 hours later on my drive, I'm like, that's what I should have said. So I want to know what people.
That's surprising for you, because normally you've got it all dialed. For me, I was like, I was rehearsing in front of the camera what it would look like if someone ever told me to breastfeed yourself in public. Yeah, I was like, here is my line.
If someone told you not to breastfeed.
Yeah, I was like, I dare someone to say something while I'm sitting here with a beer and breastfeeding my baby. I can't wait.
I'm sure you were just glaring at everyone at the bar or wherever you were.
No,
just like,
I was smiling.
I dare you to come up to me. Come at me, bro. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Annie and Nikki from Mamava. Heather, congratulations again. DM us your information and we'll be able to shoot over your package.
Ta-tas for now.
Ta-tas. We're still here.